All right, welcome back. We still don't have a ringtone, I guess. Why is that, AJ? Why is that, AJ?
You know, I'll make it, okay?
The JABCAST thing.
You better. It should just be all of us harmonizing.
I'm John. I'm the first letter in JABCAST.
I'm AJ, the A in JABCAST.
I'm Bryce, the B in JABCAST.
And I'm the C in cast.
Yeah.
Welcome, guys.
You're the first letter of your name.
C.
Yo, Caesar, your initial kind of got cucked in this situation. Not gonna lie.
Hey, I'm trying to introduce our guest. We have another.
Oh yes, we have another C.
Connor, introduce yourself.
I don't know how I got here. They kidnapped me.
Yeah.
And
You did.
now I'm on the
He's
podcast.
very small. He's very compact and easy to kidnap.
Yes, Connor.
Very
He's a celebrity of his grade.
Back of the trunk.
I can fit him in my suitcase.
Just kind of crumpled me up.
Okay, AJ, let's not be creepy
If
here.
if you didn't get the notion, Connor is not exactly a giant beanstalk character. So.
I'm a baby.
Oh, no.
Connor's not like our last guest, Henry the Giant.
Connor's is as low to the ground as his voice is.
That's extremely low.
Bryce, dude.
Yeah.
Chill out, bro.
Bryce, we do one fucking podcast and you're already a fucking dick.
Yeah, bro.
He thinks he's Joe Rogan because he's been on one podcast.
Two, actually. All right.
Bryce, do you have any questions for Connor?
I do
Do you
actually.
have any questions for Connor?
Because-
Can I dive right into? Right into embarrassing.
I have a good.
tweets that he
You
sent
didn't. No. You didn't do the copy
we
pasta.
need to stop. We need to start with the copy pasta.
Oh.
Get a good one.
The copy
Get a good
pasta.
one.
out. Excuse me. You guys occupy him. I'll find
Okay.
him.
Okay, no.
Essentially.
No. Shut up. I asked Henry a question, and he kind of neglected it because I don't know why. It was a good question. What is your opinion
Can I-
on square manholes, Connor?
Square manholes?
Yes.
Like
Normal
the ones
round
in the
manholes?
ground,
Yes,
or the
yes.
ones are like men.
No. The one on the ground that keeps you from falling in the sewer.
I don't know. Seem pretty accessible. Easier to get into than circle manholes. A lot more
Straight
like
back.
accommodating for all body types, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Like me.
Square
Me and
people
Caesar
right.
can fit
Square
down a
people
square
right.
manhole.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Just gotta, wish in the right way. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Really throw yourself at
You
it.
got it.
All
Think
right.
about that.
Thank you, AJ. Very cool.
Any other questions before?
Okay, so Connor, I'll
Yeah.
explain to him. So every podcast, we let one of our guests read a personalized copy pasta.
No. We don't let them. We make them.
We
make them.
force them.
That's better terminology. So
So now-
Connor,
now
since you're an actor, boy, and I'm told you're dating a director. Not to say anything too much, but props to you, my bud, for dating a director. I'm really gonna need you to get in character for this one. I'm gonna need you to be energized and on top of things. Okay?
my kind of.
Oh fuck, that's not my strong suit. Let's go.
He's Gorg.
All right.
I love how John posts this in the group chat. Everyone goes silent and starts giggling immensely.
Okay, let's let him read it.
Let's make him read it.
This sounds like an AJ quote, just like something AJ would say.
That sounds like something
Wait,
I
shh,
would
shh,
say.
quiet in the audience. Quiet.
Are you actually gay? Like, seriously? Like, actually? Are you attracted to men? You want to suck a penis? You want to slurp the cum out of a man's cock? I don't judge, and I'm not homophobic or anything, but you are the scum of the fucking earth. Burn in hell, like Jesus intended.
Oh my
Give a
God.
round of applause.
Thank you, Connor. Thank you, Connor. Thank you.
By far
Thank
the
you
best
so
one
much,
yet.
Connor. Woo!
This is gonna get canceled. This is gonna get like taken out of context, and I'm gonna get canceled.
Connor is
Louis
cancelled.
I'm gonna play just that first that fits on the morning
Are
announcement.
you actually
Oh,
gay?
shit.
Like seriously? Like
Connor's career is done.
Here we go.
Bryce,
Oh.
do you want to go first with the questions, or do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first with his tweets? Because I really want to go first with.
oh,
the
let's go
tweets.
first tweets. I have quite a few lined up.
Connor,
Hey, we'll
Connor has
alternate,
some
John.
banger tweets.
We'll
Let me
alternate. You can go, then I'll go, then you go.
Let me pop his Twitter handle so you guys can follow him. Con Murdoch at Con Murdoch on Twitter, and we're just gonna get right into it. You know, let's get into some tweets, Connor.
Let's do it.
Let's say, where were you on the day of December 6th, 2019 at 12:57 p.m.?
December 6th, 2019. I don't know.
According to your Twitter account, you said, "I'm a 15-year-old who works at Subway.
Ah.
Stop asking me my opinion on nuclear warfare."
All right.
Can you give us a little deeper into that statement and like what was really going through your mind when you did that?
Okay, yeah. So it was like the day that like all the Iran shit was going down. Iran? Is that easy? Iran?
Iran,
Whatever.
I guess.
I don't know politics.
Yeah.
Um,
I didn't know
And-
that track.
and like
Yeah.
old men in like Subway. nice. Love to like ask for my opinion on politics.
Huh?
And I tweeted that like right after a lunch rush with like 15 old men. I don't know why it's always the old men with like mustaches and glasses, and they wear gloves when they come in, and they take them off, and they wear dad hats that are like Carhartt dad hats, and they're always like, "So crazy, you see the news today?" And then like my boss, like I take like extra long because my boss always knows all of them,
Huh?
and like, yeah, just. I really don't want to be asked my opinion on the Iran crisis. I don't care. I couldn't. I let
All right.
just let me make your sandwich and leave.
All right. I got
That's
a.
fair. That's fair.
I have
I don't
a
think we're
tweet.
old enough to be able to form our own opinion on politics yet.
I am.
Guys,
I'm
you can
over
do
the
some
age.
questions. I need to look. I need to look up 3 images of
All right.
different people to show to you guys
All right.
to see if you think they're different people.
Okay, Connor. 5 days ago, you tweeted day 4 of quarantine, and I've already re-downloaded Fortnite. God save us.
No, Bryce, don't steal my stuff. You do your questions. I do the tweets.
Fine.
Oh my
In your lane. Stay in your lane, buddy.
All right.
In the podcast.
You're gonna steal my
Okay,
stuff.
all right, I have a
I'm just
question.
I'm gonna be mad.
I have a question. How many?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's not a question, buddy.
the question was.
You said how many-
Go on.
The question was how many pennies could you fit in wait, no. The question was how many pennies would you fit in this room? I thought it said how many penises would you fit in this room? I'm such a child.
Bryce, I
I
refer
asked
you.
you this question like a
Answer-
I refer
answer
you to
either
back to the
question.
earlier copy pasta.
Bryce, what's the question? I don't.
How many pennies
How many pennies would fit
would
in
you
this room?
No, how many pennies would you fit in this room? It's such
Bro,
a
I hate
weird question.
pennies. I want them like.
Thank you, Caesar.
Sorry.
Love your cough.
Oh, sorry.
No, I want pennies gone. I want to get rid of them.
Okay.
Do you?
What is
Ooh.
what is your
Okay,
replacement for pennies in that situation?
Hmm.
Quarters.
How do you replace the penny?
I want like a bigger penny.
You want like a quarter? So you want
Like-
the quarter? but it's
No, like a
penny.
plate-sized
Yeah,
penny.
yeah. Well, yeah, that'll work too. Anything bigger.
A frisbee-sized
There's so
Just
many
a
penny.
little bit. Wait. So what's your opinion on the dime then?
Oh,
If the
yeah.
dime is
The
even
dime
smaller than the
is-
penny.
The dime can stay the same. The dime's a joke.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like They're like,
That's true.
what if we made it 9 cents more?
You always got to
But
look
we
out
made
for
it
the little
smaller,
guy.
And I like that. It's funny to me. Keep it that way.
Comedy
It's
gold
no,
right
no.
there,
It's not
man.
about the
I want a
size.
plate
It's about the
size
worth.
penny. I want it the size of a human head.
I feel like Connor is the
Size of
human
human
manifestation
head?
of a dime.
Yeah.
Old words.
Yeah.
I feel like
Sure.
Connor is the human
Fucking
manifestation of a
height-wise, you are the
dime.
dime, buddy.
I am.
You're small but worth a lot more than.
Okay,
That's
Then
why
bigger.
I love the dime.
Bryce, since we've figured out his opinion on pennies, I'm gonna give you guys a little questionnaire, BuzzFeed style. Okay, so who is this man?
Vin Diesel.
That man.
Okay, okay. Are
If
you
that
guys
man
ready?
doesn't have a script
Jason-
in front of him, he is nothing.
Who's this man? Who's this man? Nope, nope, not yet. Who's that
Vin
man?
Diesel.
That is not.
That's
Who is
Uncle
this
Larry who lives in my
no.
dumpster.
That's Jason Statham. Now, who's this man?
The Rock.
Oh!
That's
Old-
Disney.
old white
Disney's
That's
DreamWorks
Harvey
Shrek character.
Bruce Willis. And do you know what the dignifying thread between all three of these people is?
Yummy.
Connor Murdoch did not know that all three of them were different people. On October 20th, 2019, he said, "Wait, comma, Bruce Willis, Jason Statham, and Vin Diesel aren't all the same person? Question mark?
No, Vin
Look at
Diesel's
them.
Puerto Rican.
They look different to you, Connor? Or are you just like, are you like colorblind to people?
Look at them. Look at them.
He's colorblind to bald people.
If you're bald,
Oh,
if you're
man.
bald, Connor just sees you as a plastic gray man.
Okay. Okay.
Do
Guys, no.
you not?
Guys, you're gonna want this.
Oh, do I
Okay.
not?
Look
Oh,
at these
shh.
3 men. Tell me they're different. They're the
Vin
same.
Diesel's more brown.
Okay, guys.
Thank you,
Connor,
Jay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
guys.
You got a spray tan.
Listen, Connor. I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. I want you to answer truthfully and honestly. I'm gonna try to go fast.
Mhm.
What sort of social situation do you fare best in? 1, with people of all kinds. I'm happy to be with friends, family, strangers. I'm very social. 2, I'm happy on my own or around friends or people with similar interests to my own. 3, I'm only really comfortable around close friends. 4, I'm happiest on my own.
Did you just look up a BuzzFeed quiz?
No. This is better. Trust me, you guys want
Just
this.
asking him the questions.
This is
I'll
gonna.
take the third option.
Okay.
But, like, as long as they're not bald.
Are you afraid of bald people?
Look at them.
Okay. What do you like? What do you like to eat most? Junk food? Something rich and satisfying? Something that tastes good, but I may sacrifice flavor for health value. Whatever the heck I feel like at all the time. Something healthy, always.
3.
3.
That's good, John. That's good.
Thank you.
If you could be any size, what do you prefer? As big as physics allow me. Maybe a bit bigger than I am now. I want to be powerful,
Wait.
but not overwhelmingly so.
What size? What are you talking about?
How tall do you want to be, bro?
Okay.
Like
What are
in
your
general?
dimensions? What are your dimensions? Like, if somebody broke out a measuring tape and they measured you up and down, side to side, what are your dimensions?
As big as physics allow me! Exclamation point. Maybe a bit bigger than I am now. I want to be powerful, but not overwhelmingly so. I'm fine the way I am, and I think I'd be a little too uncomfortable making a change like that. Maybe smaller, so I could get by without much attention on me. Tiny. I think I'd be cool being little itty bitty.
You can't say that one. You can't say that one. You already are that one.
Yeah, exactly. I'll say the same. I want to be itty bitty.
Okay, stay the same.
You're already itty bitty.
Exactly.
All right. Next question.
Like from the Minish Cap.
Huh?
Where do you
Zelda
think?
What is the Minish?
Oh yeah.
Zelda game where Link turns super tiny.
Shut up,
Oh,
virgin.
Zelda. I love the dude with the green. I love that dude.
Where do you think you'd be at
You
most
definitely
peace?
convinced me, Zach.
in/on
Connor,
the mountains.
You said, let me get the date, but Connor, you said a very interesting quote that I really like to think about, and you said,
Give it to me.
Guys, I genuinely forgot how to untie my shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I don't know how to untie my shoes on March 27th, 2019 at 4:35 p.m.
March?
Okay. So, I have had my shoes tied. Like these pair of I have a pair of shoes on right now. They have been tied since like early February.
Away.
I think the last time they were untied, Toby purposely untied them while we were sitting there. So,
Those of you at home who don't know, that's his director, Sugar Mama.
So,
now that you think about it, Connor, you've given me a great idea. Since you yourself have such a small scope of tweets, and you've really only been on Twitter recently, we're gonna go through your girlfriend's Twitter.
Okay, no, but John, before we do that,
a lot more quirky though.
John, before we do that,
Alright.
we're a third of the way through this quiz, and trust me, you guys are gonna want to see the end of this quiz.
Oh my God.
I would love to see the end of this.
All right,
Please.
so here, I'm gonna ask you some more questions. Where do you think you'd be at most peace? In or on the mountains? In the sky? In a forest? In a meadow?
Wait,
In a comfy home setting?
what was the first word? What were the first words you said? I did not hear them.
In or
They were-
on the mountains? In the sky?
No, I mean like the question.
What? Huh?
He said, "Where are you most comfortable?"
Oh,
Okay.
where do you think you'd be at most
Um,
peace?
I want to go up.
In the sky
In the sky?
or in the mountains?
Big.
What?
I'll take the sky. But
Okay.
As long as I go up.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like
I
going
always
down.
knew you were brave,
All right.
Connor.
Which quotation marks
Big
element
right.
end quotation marks do you feel most in tune with? Fire, water, air, earth/nature.
Yo, I think, shit. I want to turn it into water.
Yeah.
Like just liquefy at any moment. And I think I'm
No, I
pretty
feel.
in tune with water.
And so is that your answer? Water?
You can just slip anywhere.
All right. Next
Oh, yeah.
question. What sort of plants would you prefer most? Those with those with medicinal properties, edible ones, fruit and veggies specifically, thick foliage I could hide in or rest in, flowers, the more brighter the colors the better, weeds, in quotation mark, I appreciate their hardiness, they're pretty in their own way. I don't know why they put weeds in quotation marks.
Fuck. I think. Damn. I want some medicinal properties. Please.
Yep.
I knew
Yep.
it.
Amen, brother.
I knew you were a medicinal boy.
All right.
He's a medicinal man.
The trait you value most in a partner: loyalty, optimism, sense of humor, uniqueness. I'm quirky. Comfortable with sharing emotions, sharing interests, or affectionate.
Toby is none of those.
As long as she's a director.
As long as she's
Bro, I was a director.
as
You didn't
she-
try to suck my dick.
as long as she can pay for his Yu-Gi-Oh cards, it's a done deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's just go with. Was communication one of them?
Comfortable with sharing emotions.
Able to be open with your feelings.
Yeah.
All right. You don't want. Oh, there's a lot more on this list. I just didn't scroll down. There's kind to
How
all,
many more?
physically strong, emotionally strong, independent, passionate, creative, and physically attractive. So,
Yo, physically strong.
all right.
She wants him to just.
He wants a
She wants-
strong woman.
You know that scene in Space Jam where they played basketball with Michael Jordan?
That one scene.
They like turn him into a basketball.
Yeah.
That's what Connor wants his GF to do to him. He wants him to turn him into a basketball.
All right.
Oh, AJ.
We're getting close to being done. How do you feel about
great.
attention? I want all eyes on me at all times. I'm gorgeous, baby.
That's Connor.
I don't want to hear any other ones.
That's
Just
it.
that one.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm gorgeous.
All right, next question.
This is gorgeous.
What type of an environment would you thrive in? In parentheses, assuming you were something non-human. End parentheses.
Of course.
I have a thick fur built to endure the cold climates, maybe snow, maybe windy mountains. I have a light coat of fur that keeps me warm at night and in the colder weather, but also doesn't overheat. Somewhere mild is perfect. I have a tough hide that protects me from all the elements, though I really don't prefer the cold. I'm built for warmer weather, so I follow the warmth. I'd most rather be in a cozy home, none of that wild animal stuff for me.
Are you trying to like? Is this about my persona?
Maybe.
Just look at his profile picture. There's his persona. There it is.
That's not a persona. That's a Shiba Inu.
Yeah, his persona.
Hitting a jewel.
I'll take the first one. Please,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, 5 questions left. Let's knock them out. What do you do better? What do you do better than average than most others? Oof. Oh my god. Okay, for context, John is posting pictures of Baby Yoda dressed as Disney princesses. It's very funny. All right. What do you do better than average than most others? Arts/crafts.
I love his flowing locks.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
It's Baby Yoda jumping off Niagara Falls.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Oh, okay.
All right, wait. What was the?
Sean, stop! You're hurting me,
He's having
John.
such a good time.
Look at him go.
He's so happy.
I don't know the question. What was the question?
All right, the
I wasn't
question:
paying attention.
what do you do better than the average person? What is better? What are you better at? This is such a weird question. What do you do better than average than most others? Arts and crafts, math and science, reading and writing, sports, video games, brain teasers, and puzzles. I don't have a single thing. I'm decent at most everything, but not exceptional. I'm good at everything. Duh.
I think based on my tweets, reading and writing,
All right.
Oh yes.
even can't read aloud, and that was very painfully obvious during the
Yeah. All right.
old reads. of-
Favorite genre: book, movie, show, etc. Horror, drama, action, romance, comedy. I don't know. Whatever has pictures/cartoons.
The quirky one. Give me the quirky one.
That's what he said when we started dating Toby.
Oh my.
Toby over there? Who do I hear?
Yeah, I heard that too. Is that Bryce's sister? Is that like a
No, that's not me. I heard that.
daily
Your
occurrence?
respect.
All right.
Your
Favorite
respect.
type. Favorite type of game. RPGs like Pokemon and Skyrim. Fighting games like Tekken and Smash Bros. Puzzle games like Tetris and Portal. phone apps like Candy Crush and Angry Birds.
That one.
That one.
I only play Instagram.
He'll be only lets him play Instagram. He asked
What?
for her phone and she's like, no.
Here's a good question. Here's a good question. What social media are you on most frequently? Do I need to give you the options?
Grindr.
What?
What are my options?
It's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Snapchat.
Bro, imagine being on Tumblr ever.
Imagine being on Tumblr in the year 2020.
Snapchat.
Snapchat? Alright, that's
Bruh.
actually this one and then one more question after this. What sort of pattern would you most likely have? Scales/dot patterns, probably. Not. Well, we're getting into it now. No defined patterns. Colors sort of fade and blend into each other. No defined patterns, but my colors are solid and easy to differentiate. Stripes or spots. Okay.
No.
No, not Harvey Weinstein. All right.
No.
Oh.
No.
All right, Connor. Guys. This is the most important question. Here it comes.
Look at him.
Choose
I'm ready.
choose an aesthetic. Pastel,
No.
cute things, sweets, clear night skies, stargazing, wind through my hair. Tarot cards, magic, glowing eyes. Naps and sun rays, fireflies and summer evenings, home-cooked meals made with love. Untouched wild landscapes, burning with passion, the comfort of my closest friends. Mountains of gold and
This is the
riches,
worst.
raw power, endless skies. Early spring mornings, music in the wind, comfort within treetops. Boundless
Fuck's
freedom.
music in the wind.
I don't know. Boundless freedom. Sharp weapons like spears, medieval armor. Quiet rushing water. Natural hot springs.
Why is there so many of them?
Materials. Hold on, let me see where we are.
There's a variety
Pick one,
of
Connor.
aesthetics.
Alright.
Pick
Oh,
one, Connor, end the quiz.
And the
End
fucking
my
quiz
I
suffering.
already.
want the pastel one. Give me the cute.
Cute things.
Cute things. You have chosen poorly.
Persona.
alright.
Come on, Bryce.
Give it to me.
Okay,
I'm
you
ready.
are a vulpine. Vulpine. I know that sounds like some little rodent thing, but apparently it's a fox. Okay, vulpines are
Really?
foxes, red foxes, fennec foxes, Arctic
Yo.
foxes. Though they may seem similar to dogs, people who choose foxes tend to be a little more on the wild side, and maybe even seem a bit
Vulpine.
Not even
snarkier.
spelled right. Yes. There I am. Look at me.
I need to share my results to Twitter. I'm gonna tag you in it, Connor.
Oh my god.
At Connor Murdoch.
Yes, I am a fox. Roar. Roar.
Oh my god.
Since we finally finished that long and painful intermission, Connor, what do you
That
say
was
we
terrible.
take a trip down to memory lane with your girlfriend's Twitter?
John, can I read something first? She sent me
Yes.
this.
Oh, you would
Read it
love
out
to.
loud.
What can you say about the quote? Would you like to watch me stroke my throbbing manhood to quivering climax? This is from Angry Beard, male, 40 years old, from Liverpool. John, what can you
Is
say?
your girlfriend baiting people on the internet again?
No, well, she Maybe.
You're stuttering a whole lot there, Connor.
Yeah.
To that, I would say you gotta up the ante.
All right.
Yo, I just tagged you in that tweet,
Thank
bro.
you.
Take whatever he says and just up it.
All right.
Donald Trump just tweeted out
I'm ready
K-pop
for
are
the podcast
gay.
to continue now.
All right, let's go. After that painful intermission. I apologize for that, by the way.
Fucking painful intermission.
I hated that so much.
Yeah, that was so bad. God, I hated it. God, I had it.
Connor, what do you say? Do you know what your girlfriend's funniest phrase is? Do you know what it happens to be?
What's that?
I'm asking. Do you know what it happens to be?
No.
Do you have any idea? Any idea at all?
None.
What is it, AJ?
No, I'm asking him to guess.
He doesn't have any ideas, so now you're up.
Fucking hell. I don't know. What?
The actual funniest phrase of @Toby with 2 eyes Elric is, quote, he's such a ham, quote. If Toby ever called you a ham, you're in good standings, my man.
He's such a ham.
He's such a ham. Let's see else. Why does your girlfriend try to attack Ariana Grande?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Wait.
Your girlfriend has attacked
Hey.
Ariana Grande.
Want to see me beat my cock?
How could she attack such a national idol?
She said on April 2nd, 2019 at 8:33 a.m., she said, Ariana Grande's newest song sounds like it was made by a bad SoundCloud rapper.
Wait, what year
I
is this?
will not abide this. This is almost a year ago. We're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of this tweet. April 2nd, baby.
Bro, I
Damn.
don't even know what to say.
Does your girlfriend not like, oh my goodness. Connor, do you wear beanies?
Do I wear? Yeah.
There's
Look
no
at his
wonder.
profile picture on Twitter.
Look at his
wearing a
Snapchat
And a
character.
beanie. What is
My
happening?
goodness.
I don't know what's.
I can't believe this, Connor.
No.
You're not gonna believe it. I found out the reason she's dating you.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
If you wear a beanie, you get 300 times hotter. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh.
That's me. You know.
April 10th, 2019, baby.
Being
As long as you can
extraordinary.
see, like, it's like why I like gotten compliments on my like Twitter profile picture. It's because you can see less of my face.
Bruh.
So yeah,
So
I'd
sad.
agree with that.
The sad boy hour podcast.
Just Connor's sad. We booked him too late. Now he's depressed.
It's
Okay.
past his bedtime.
Gotta get
fine.
Connor in the early morning, or else he's just out of it.
Can we move
Why
on?
does your girlfriend hate Why does your girlfriend hate birthdays?
Oh, I don't know. She's Amish.
Birthdays are weird events. Like, I don't really care about it, but I'm supposed to. Like, I don't want to plan a party. Can I just get money from my grandma and move on?
She really doesn't like birthday.
Your girlfriend really hates, like, the invention of the birthing concept. Which, I'm not gonna lie, is a weird thing to hate. So, you know.
Well, can you tell
I
us?
don't know how I feel about that.
Can you tell us about your girlfriend's opinion on women
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah,
specifically their rights?
She wants to be ruler of the world just so she can strip women of their rights now, on like a international level.
She's a true visionary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you know that your girlfriend is quirky and relatable?
And wants to strip women of their rights.
No, not that one, but yeah. I hate when people don't follow the script that I wrote out in my head for every situation. Oh,
Oh.
She thinks she can't see images in her brain.
No, she told me about that. It's
Yes.
I've never met a concept more terrifying than the fact that she cannot visualize images.
That's the
scares
quirkiest
me.
thing I've
Yeah.
ever heard.
Me. Sorry.
Oh.
Are you trying to be a muse while you're on the podcast?
No, yeah, she doesn't see in images, so she sees in words, and she writes scripts.
Goodness, that's so terrifying.
She's a left
Because she's a
brainer. That's
theater
why.
kid.
As my last Twitter question of the day, so we can move on to more relevant things.
Mhm.
How do you, for a little background information, some of you might know Toby Elric if you're listening to this, and you might know that she has a very
out that last
she has a very much specific phobia. And Tyler the Creator also supports that phobia, it would seem, with this image. It says, Tyler the Creator, old people is terrifying.
What
Do you
was
know
blacked
where this
out there?
phobia that your
Oh, hold
girlfriend
on.
has-
What word was blacked out there?
Coughing.
Oh, okay.
He said old people coughing is terrifying.
Do you know where this phobia originated?
You twisted the
I-
truth.
I don't, because she lived in Florida for years. I don't know.
Well, that can give you all
How many?
sorts of phobias
How
and
many?
trauma.
Mhm.
Just living in Florida.
How many? What? I don't know what's happening. But like, there's so many old people in Florida. I don't know how.
Have you ever been on a date with Toby and you're like walking, you're just strolling, and you come upon an old person and she's just like crippled?
Yeah.
I love how.
We saw Knives Out. We saw the movie Knives Out, and the entire theater was filled with old people. I don't know, like specifically, it was wild, but she crippled. Exactly.
Did you start crying?
No, but when she saw it chapter 2, she did.
She gets one of those like life alerts that you could just press on you press the button, it calls 911. she just like walks by accidentally, bumps into an old person. She just crumbles to the ground, short of breath, presses a button. 911's emergency.
She has a life alert, but
yeah,
for the exact opposite
it's an old
reason,
person.
she just doesn't like old people instead of being old and eating
So
them.
wrinkly, so old.
I bet
It's
she's
summoned
really
the
liking this
task force.
coronavirus. The boomer doomer.
Yeah.
Boomer doomer.
Someone's a task force to then just remove everybody above 60 in your surrounding area. They just pick them up and throw them.
Apparently, it doesn't matter about the looks or actual age. It's just
The vibe.
If they act old.
They act old.
So if
So bright.
someone who's
So
not
bright.
that old
Yeah,
acts
yeah.
If
old,
you ever get kidnapped by Toby Elric, just remember, act old and she'll just drop everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, we should get her on the podcast.
you got it.
Be our next guest.
You know, we'll get Toby on, and then we'll talk exclusively about Connor, like we did with this episode.
Oh yeah. That sounds
And then we'll do an episode with both of them.
Hello, Connor. Welcome to our podcast. How's your girlfriend doing? Let's talk about her.
What's happening? I
And invite your girlfriend to the podcast and talk about you, just like we invited you and talk about your girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
I
And then
love
we're
it.
gonna
So
invite
far,
both of you, and we're gonna talk about each other.
all
right.
every episode,
All right.
someone is going. I don't know what's happening. First, it's John when he joined the podcast. Then it was Henry. Now it's you, Connor.
I woke up 2 minutes before we started.
So did Henry, and so did John.
Connor came out of the depths of slumber and was just like, "Oh, I have a
out.
podcast? No way."
Bryce texted me. He sent me a picture of Markiplier,
Here, I'll send it to the chat.
and now I'm here.
May I speak to Mr. Brown?
Yep, that one.
That's it. That's the one.
Oh man.
Picture of Markiplier.
May I speak to
Yeah,
Mr.
speak
Bro?
to Mr. Bra.
Oh, no, I did not mean to send 2 images there. Well, there's 2 images, and I don't know what the second one is.
Oh no!
Oh
It's
no.
gonna be a surprise.
I'm so terrified of the images you have on me.
Oh my god.
Caesar has done this entire time is laugh and talk.
Caesar doesn't talk much. He's kind of a recluse.
He laughs
Alright.
at the most like
During the
obscure
first
things.
episode. Wait. Was it during the first episode, or was it when we called before that? Where Caesar just vomited.
Oh, no, that was the first episode. Caesar literally just like
That was
his.
the first
I would
episode?
think it has to be the first episode because I do not remember that happening.
No, it was the first episode.
Yeah.
All right, Connor.
Caesar just-
I'm gonna. So, Connor,
I'm listening. I'm
I
here.
did a little dive. I did a little dive of your Instagram.
Oh.
Oh,
We're just invading him.
alright. There's only like 9
I picked
pictures.
out.
I don't know why,
Yeah,
but
and I picked up the
it says I have
two.
10 pictures, but there's only 9. Huh?
I picked out the two most interesting photos. I think
Are
really
you
resemble your character.
alright?
No,
If you
sorry,
would.
three. So the first one is, can you please explain this Instagram post, please?
Arctic caption here.
Okay, hold on. For context, is a picture of a pumpkin with a little bit of snow on the side of it. I believe that's snow. And
Then-
then
I'm asking Connor,
And then-
you fucking fuck.
and then
I don't
his
know.
and then Connor
I
added
think
a
my aesthetic
caption.
is just like rotting pumpkin. I like that.
Yeah, Connor's caption
Alright, the
was
second one is
artsy
this one.
caption here.
Explain.
Uh-huh.
All right, second image
That's
is
me.
a small
I'm
child
I'm boy.
with bangs that
Um,
looks like he's been cut by those wavy scissors you get as a kindergartner.
I'm
Yo.
asking Connor, you fucking
Yo,
douche.
no, shut up. I cut my hair. I cut my own hair like the day before, and that's the best haircut I've ever gotten in my life. Look at it,
That's a good
Look
photo.
at it, bro.
All right.
It's like a scar
third
too.
Your
picture.
hair didn't fully load yet.
It's like my hair hasn't loaded either. My hair like is.
That render
Yeah, it looks like
building.
a badly rendered child from Skyrim.
Yeah.
All right, and the third picture is this one. Please explain. Please.
I'm baby. Wait, look at me, bro.
All right, there's
my
two
hair.
kids. They look like Jacob
I have-
Sartorius, and they both look like they're rapping.
No, okay, so that's the guitars on the right, left.
Right.
On the what?
What's that?
And the very last one, I just thought this one looked cool. Because Connor, you don't ever look cool, but this one looks cool.
Hold up.
Stop
That does look
posting
cool,
Family
but
Guy.
Hold up. Look at the first one in that. You see the little child in like the
What the
bottom
fuck?
left.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. You see the little child in the bottom the bottom left frame, that like it was like a small Asian child who was just dancing the whole show.
He was just
Uh-oh.
grooving.
Asia,
Bro, she-
that's
like,
Corona.
So that was with my old band Out of the Blue. And also my hair was straight until I bleached it and then it became curly. So if you guys ever want curly hair, just damage it extensively.
John, stop. I hate this episode.
All right, okay. Okay.
Die.
All right. Stop
Christ.
posting. We stop posting images in the chat because that's not very good for audio.
You
My
just
God.
put one in the chat.
Shut up, AJ.
My
That is
God.
irrelevant. That is behind us. And John, I mean Caesar, we cannot use that joke anymore. It has been ruined by a certain Ellie.
No, I will use it.
Oh.
All right, let's have Connor. Since this podcast is obviously all us,
John.
it's all us dying. Do you have any topics you would like to talk about? Anything you want to get off your chest?
Do you have anything you'd like
Any
to
criminal
focus on?
confessions?
Do you have any experiences?
Any experiences?
Any
Life-threatening experiences, near-death experiences. Do not watch that video, by the way. That's porn. Straight up.
Can I talk about the reason I'm not following Sam?
Yes.
Oh, I blocked
Talk
him.
about the reason you're not following Stan.
I just thought of it after he's.
Yes, do it.
I don't know who's talking.
No,
There's
mucho.
so
It's called Caesar.
We'll go with them up.
Caesar.
What is happening? Caesar's having a convo.
No.
Caesar.
What?
Like a true Mexican kid on the other line.
Can we
Who's
kick him?
cursing you out?
How can we kick Caesar?
You kick him out. He's fine.
¿Por qué no?
Yo!
Ay,
Yo! Cheez-Its are just like, they're just like cheese flavored cinnamon toast crunch.
I don't know what is happening, but
Bryce.
my wife, she's just trying to leave the house. Me, be careful, honey.
Okay, Connor, now that Caesar's off the phone and now that he's being professional, would you like to share any experiences?
Okay, so
Like why you're not following Caesar?
yeah, so I'm on my like school computer, and I was in English, and I like sit at the back of the class. But one day, is it Molly, like is
Oh.
in my grade,
Mhm.
and she sat behind me, like she sat like on the floor behind me, and I was on Twitter, and I was scrolling through, and I like it's just straight porn, just
Yeah.
straight up, and I was like, why is this on my feed? Like, what is this doing on my feed? And then like, it was like because Sam liked it,
Oh,
and
Pues estoy gordo para más.
that's why you always gotta have a separate account.
Siento bien.
Bryce, would you like to tell us why you're not following Sam?
No. Okay, yeah, no, I'll. So,
What happened between you and Sam?
okay, so basically what happened was he, I blocked him.
Why did
You
you
wanna-
block him?
You want to tell us why?
I blocked him. He, yeah, I blocked him. That's why I'm not following him. It's this weird thing with Twitter that like if you're blocking someone, you can't really follow them. So it's kind of a bummer to be
Why
honest.
did you block him though? Why?
Yeah, why'd you block him, Bryce?
What did he do?
Oh, he's really. To be honest, it wasn't even because of the whole porn thing. It was just because he was being super obnoxious on Twitter and just in real life in general. Because he's a shit piece of human being. Remember that thing you read at the
Because of
beginning,
the
Connor?
what thing?
Yeah, that was directed towards Sam.
what?
That thing you read at the beginning, that was directed towards Sam.
Got it. I have known Sam like in like bits and pieces, and the
You've
only
heard the legends.
well, the only negative things like I've experienced with him have other people have told me.
Oh, he's
I
bad.
have seen Sam do some things.
John, please
And-
tell us the story.
Yes, please tell us the story.
Nope.
Tell us that famous story, John. John?
Okay, everybody gather around the campfire, me mateys. There I was. The day was someday January last year. It was a frosty day that day, and our boy Sam he was looking for a way to get warm, shall I say. He took out a Chromebook during English because we were supposed to get on our Chromebooks. Computer. And all I saw was some dude jerking it. And as he opened the Chromebook, he splooged everywhere. I'm not kidding. It is the most traumatizing event of my life. He got it on the camera. It went everywhere. And I can never forget. He
Damn.
whips back to me. And he says, "Did you see that?" And I
Oh my
said,
god, John.
out of utter confusion. I had no other options. The only thing I could say was,
Yo,
"See what?"
Caesar! John,
I'm
continue.
sorry.
What else is a man supposed to do in that situation? I had seen something that no man should ever see, and I responded as gracefully as I could. Not as my TED Talk. Please console me, Connor.
I hate that.
What do you think of the story, Connor?
There's so much noise. I think I've heard that story before, but my
Yeah, I
only
told
issue
her
is
from.
now other people know that you
Oh,
know.
everybody knows.
So
Anybody who
Sam-
happens upon this podcast,
Sam,
you're
Sam's
out there.
You know. Why is it?
Bryce. Bryce.
Oh,
He just
Caesar,
left. He
Caesar,
left.
turn on deafen until you're done yelling at each other, or go somewhere private, please.
Sans.
there's nowhere private.
Go to your room.
God, you're.
Go in your closet. I don't care.
You're
There's no private.
the
room.
Mexican
Either my room's
stereotype
pretty loud.
so well right now.
And
Do
it's
you have
quite
any-
Got his
unfortunate.
mom vacuuming.
Any other traumatic experiences you want to talk about, Connor?
Well,
Connor,
I'm looking through my camera roll. There's got to be, but
no. How about the first time AJ touched your leg?
that was my nipple.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was-
okay,
Oh.
Connor.
Uh,
So Connor,
Mhm.
we previously on the last episode with Henry, we were talking about the bet. Where did you lie on that bet?
I knew instantly it wasn't gonna happen. I
Damn.
apologize, AJ.
All right, fair enough.
No.
But like, Colette just wasn't the right girl for the bet.
That's fair.
I
That's
thought
so
everyone
fair.
agreed upon it.
Me and Connor know AJ. We know he's not gonna do it with some rando. He's gotta feel it.
Yeah.
He actually likes women for like their personality and stuff. It's weird.
It's almost like I'd treat women like they're.
Sim.
Oh my god.
Look, I fixed it though.
No, that should be William and Bay.
Well, I can't see it. I'm still.
I don't know where they
Sorry.
are.
I scrolled back up to see it.
That's good, Joe. That's good.
Hold on, I'm gonna send it to her.
Said that to Dope.
Yeah, we watched it like the other night.
Okay, so just for context, there is a picture of the Shark Boy and Lava Girl cover, except it's Simp Boy and E-Girl with a picture of Connor's face and his girlfriend's face on the characters instead of the original face. And we can see the fedora that's been kind of cropped out in the background.
I did not put any work into this. I just found their Twitter icons and slapped them on the image, and I said, "Good enough."
Yo, who is behind it?
It's Pokimane and some neckbeard.
Smaller heroes, just as super.
Nice guys always finish last.
Caesar, what's happening at your house?
You know, I don't even know.
Caesar, put your family down.
It's my sister who's so loud.
There's so much chaos.
Put that dog, Caesar, put that dog down.
Definitely getting.
I have to leave somewhere else.
He's about to get hit with a chonkala.
I'm not being into chocolate.
He's
All
got
right,
the
all right.
chonkala.
Continue.
I swear to God, you're like that Mexican kid who always joins the lobby.
My family mocks me, which makes it even fucking louder.
Why does your family hate you, Caesar?
Do you think Stephen
You want to talk about that?
like
Because I'm the middle child.
Amen, brother.
You got middle child syndrome.
do you think Stephen Hawking's wheelchair was like, easy? Like
Easy to what?
like fall asleep in?
I think so. His neck was always bent because he just woke up.
Well, it's easy for him to sleep.
Okay, no, but the real question is, would you date Stephen Hawking if he was still alive?
I would date Stephen Hawking. I don't know.
I would.
I could ride around on his wheelchair.
Oh my god.
I could sit on his lap and maneuver his wheelchair.
Yeah, bro, you got free rides. Like
Oh my god. Guess what? Oh my god.
Stephen Hawking.
I just found a
is my
fucking-
Uber.
I just found a fucking pillow pet. Holy shit!
Nice.
Oh,
It's a
the
pillow.
pet?
It's a pet.
Pet.
It's a pet.
It's a pillow pet.
Yeah,
It's a pillow.
pet.
I was going through like my old, like a bunch of old boxes the other day, and I didn't know this,
Uh-huh.
but I have like 16 like Kids Bop albums, and also Owl City Ocean Eyes on CD.
Oh my.
This
Okay.
is the one with Firefly. So I'm kind of a 2000s king. That's it.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, welcome.
Bryce.
Connor, stop the piano noise.
Right.
I hear you.
I hate you.
Hitting his mic.
Caesar. Bryce.
Bryce, the fuck are you doing?
Guys, you're the one out here saying, guys, we need to be more professional in the podcast. And then he just rips open a cola bottle and says, oh.
Use my Coke bottle.
Professional.
How
fake
professional, Bryce.
Comedy Central, this guy.
Thank you, Bryce. Very professional.
I have a question.
What?
What's your question?
Yes.
What inspired you guys to start the podcast?
It was day 10 of quarantine, and we all said, we're really bored. You want to get on Discord and do a podcast?
Okay, well,
And we
no,
all said,
okay. Originally, I had the idea of doing this a long time ago, and I tweeted it out, like, who wants to co-host a comedy podcast with me? Of course, it was just Caesar, and then, like, Aiden and Hickam, and I'm like, oh. So then, me and all of us, we all talked, we're like, yeah, let's make a podcast together, and then we never got together and did it, and I guess the other day I just got really inspired to do it, and I kind of just, like, called them at midnight and forced them to do it. And here we are.
Yeah, he did.
And then John did.
Yeah, it's just worked out ever since.
Yo, that picture I just sent, there's a special guest in there. Look at the bottom left corner.
I saw it.
Oh,
There he is.
Oh, he's in.
Backwards hat and everything.
It's Matt Tenney. Oh, we need to get Matt Tenney on the podcast
original
next.
Connor. It's Connor 1.
Connor 1.
But yeah, we
You're
should
Connor
schedule an
2.
appointment with Matt Tenney.
I love how in the first episode I was an afterthought after Matt. That's nice.
Oh,
it's me.
you're fine. Yeah, it's me. I asked. What's up?
Oh my God. I'm so intimidated.
Bryce, how long have we been going for?
57 minutes. We can end it if you guys want.
We haven't even been going for an hour. Oh
We
my
can. It's
goodness.
close enough. If you want, we guys can end it. We're at 58 minutes.
We've experienced
58. We have to go now.
comedy drought.
No, we're almost
Maybe
going
has to
out.
go now.
Hold on. Let me
We have to
look up
end it
funny
now.
on the internet. Funny things.
All right. Question for everyone, please. Please.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So, think back to the time when you were in elementary school.
Uh-huh.
In elementary school, what was your crowning achievement?
A crowning achievement in elementary school
Yes.
I
think
never
back.
attended elementary school.
was that I
My Minecraft
that I accidentally fell on something.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's go to Connor.
Massage 12.
Connor is a Minecraft
What was
YouTuber.
my Minecraft YouTube channel.
Mountain
Bro.
Massage 12.
Oh,
No one else-
okay.
The issue was I was ahead of my game because no one else had a YouTube channel.
Oh,
My mom had a Gmail account.
Yeah.
Hide you.
Okay, what's yours, John?
No,
My crowning achievement in elementary school was when there was a girl at her locker underneath me, and because at my old middle school we used to have these double layered lockers. Thank you so much. But at my old middle school we used to have these 2 layered lockers, and there was somebody underneath me, so I just fell on top of them and absolutely crushed them. It was great.
No one cares. Right.
Okay, well, what is yours, CJ?
No. Can I just say real quick, Connor? I remember we went to the bowling alley one time, and we did a YouTube video, and I was so excited that I was in it that I hand like wrote the URL to the video on Miss Owry's board, our music teacher.
What?
URL.
No, because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm on YouTube. Miss Owry, I'm on YouTube.
Bro, shout out Miss Valerie.
Yeah,
She told
Oh
me.
my god.
She told me I couldn't.
Wait, AJ.
She told me I couldn't sing in the choir because I had 2D voices. She was like, "You're gonna hum."
Oh my god.
AJ.
Yes, Susan?
Do you remember 5th grade? The chimney sweepers play we did?
Oh my god.
Yo.
You were Santa.
I was Santa Claus.
Oh
yeah,
my
dude.
goodness.
Santa Claus is Mexican. Santa Claus is Mexican.
I'm recorder for that.
Oh,
Oh,
What are you saying over there, Bryce?
Santa Claus is Mexican.
that was so awesome. Anyway.
Dude, when I was in elementary
I'd say
school,
mine.
I made a YouTube channel as well with Mark. We made like a ton of videos on it. And like,
Bruh.
it's actually, some of the videos were actually kind of funny though.
Yeah, we
Bruh.
all been there.
Yeah.
Remember, like, I feel like
Wait,
YouTube.
can I say my crowning achievement?
Yeah, yeah.
yes, you may. AJ.
Okay.
Continue, AJ,
Since
please.
you're asked so politely.
So this is a weird one, but like I remember in like 3rd grade, we had recess outside, and I remember some chick, she was like throwing up, and I was like, hey, I can do that too. So I made myself throw up.
Bad.
That's my crowning achievement.
Wait,
in elementary
hold on.
school.
That's a good achievement, but who
Somebody else
just
throwing up, and you're like, bruh, what do you even throw up?
Yo, who just screamed?
AJ's just a bandwagoner.
What a coward.
AJ's just a
Oh
bandwagoner.
my god.
AJ,
Oh, bruh.
AJ combined his stream with theirs to make an ultra powerful stream.
Well,
Who was it?
mine. Well, okay. It was. You don't know her. She's she. I don't know what happened to her. Her name
Was
is
it
Ryan.
Electa?
She died
No,
that
it-
day due to vomit
Yo,
overdose.
shut the fuck
No,
up.
I
Ryan's
remember
Electa.
Electa though.
Xbox.
Bro, I had a
Xbox.
huge crush on Electa.
Xbox, record
Oh
that.
my god.
She moved to
remember-
Utah, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
What was the? Do you remember Evelyn from 2nd grade?
who?
Evelyn, that one crazy chick who like kept
Oh,
yelling
Evelyn. Dude,
spazzing out in the middle of class.
every time I wore a hoodie, she would yank on the hood and be like,
Who?
ridiculous. And then she moved to California. Thank fucking Christ.
God, she's so fucking annoying.
Oh my
Yo.
god.
Coming from the 4 most annoying people in school.
Damn.
Were they? Would they be?
We should make an episode of a podcast where we reminisce on old memories.
No,
We just did.
no. So Connor,
No, a
Connor,
bigger one.
Connor, what do you think is going to be the future of gaming? You're a gamer.
Oh god.
What is the future of gaming? Connor?
What is the
Please
future
tell me.
of gaming? Well,
Please
let me
tell
sum
me.
it up. Yeah, one of the things I have written in my notes for some reason. You guys talking about? I wrote. Oh, this one's actually. Stephen Hawking didn't have a genetic disorder. You can't be born with a wheelchair, and that is my opinion on the future.
Oh,
Well said. Well said.
I mean, he's kind of
True.
right.
you can't be born in a wheelchair. He's not wrong.
How can people be blind? Just open your eyes, dog.
Maybe just
Bro,
fucking
why
get
did-
up. Maybe just get up and walk.
We're
Bro.
gonna solve illness with this
Oh,
podcast.
dude.
Yo, every time,
Just
every
fucking
guys,
walk.
every episode that we hit 1 hour, I swear to God, we just hit a wall of like devoid of content and comedy. We hit an hour, like
That's what
4
this
minutes
content-
ago.
That's what this podcast is.
Thank you,
Just-
Connor.
Yeah.
Thank you, Connor.
Yeah, he's
Very
right.
cool.
It's
Thank you,
born out
Connor.
of
The
Very
twist
cool.
is,
He was
the
born
twist
out
is that
of
most
here.
podcasts have effort put into them, and the thing that's different about this podcast is there's no effort
Bro,
in
what's
it
an effort?
whatsoever.
Whose effort?
Who?
Whose effort?
Since
Why?
when?
Why is effort?
Who is
Should we
effort?
have a-
When is effort? Where is
Why
effort?
is effort? When will I receive the effort?
Can we have him as a guest?
Guys, I put so much
These are good,
reward in. When will I get my effort?
Bruh. Wait, Connor, were you gonna say something?
Huh?
Were you gonna say something?
I forgot.
Connor.
But I just remembered that, like, way earlier in the podcast, Caesar got interrupted when he was talking about my tweet about Fortnite. I'm so good at Fortnite.
No, that was me. I was the one saying that.
Are you playing
What?
Fortnite right now, bro?
No, I haven't been playing with my kendama.
Oh, he's
Oh,
quirky
you're one of
now.
those now.
Oh,
You're
no.
one of them.
Okay, all
Hey,
right.
shut the... Yo, I found a kendama in, like, a crate. So now I have it.
All right, guys. Who is the kick button? We need to kick him.
No.
Kick.
Kick now.
Let's go.
Or I can be a redditor and I can say cat.
Now. Kick.
Keck.
Now.
All right. Well, since we hit an hour, we can wrap it up if you guys want, or we can keep going.
Thank you so much
Yeah,
for coming
I
to
wanna-
the JABCAST podcast.
Actually, I wanted to ask Connor one more question.
Okay.
Mhm.
What's your gamer tag so we can play Fortnite together?
Oh my god.
I think I
In the
think it's-
podcast,
I think
prize.
Okay, Connor. I have one last
I think it's the
question.
same as my,
Oh,
Okay,
Connor,
bet.
no.
Thank
Connor, one last question.
Connor Murdoch.
How big is your
what's your
penis?
question? That's awesome.
All right. Thanks everybody for.
You left. Willie, leave the group. Willie, leave the group. Please leave the group. Please leave the group.
Oh, he's offline. I feel bad. I actually wanted to say thank you. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Oh, he's back.
Awesome.
All right.
This is Minecraft. Whoa, you could build anything. Oh, it's
That's
exciting
Rayside.
Minecraft.
That's Rayside.
That's it. That's
I
it.
love Rayside.
I just, like...
Okay, nerds. All right. Well, thanks for listening to the podcast, Connor. We really appreciate you coming on. It's been really fun.
Thank you, Connor.
This is by far the best episode yet. I'm just saying.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Don't ask again.
Okay. All right. Well, feel free to come on the podcast anytime you'd like. Not that you ever will.
All right.
Well, we'll get your girlfriend on here, and then we'll talk about you excessively. So thanks
Yeah.
for coming on, and
You're welcome.
you have a good night. Oh God. Fatty spins doing your
Doing your
mom.
mom. Doing your mom. Doing your
Surprise
mom.
play it.
Doing
Okay,
your
hold
mom.
on. I'm playing it. Shh, just let it load.
Yeah.
This should be our intro. This should be our intro.
I'm pretty sure this is copyrighted.
Oh, error. I got an error.
AJ, you got a sound.
Bro, it's not.
AJ, you got a sound share clown.
I did.
Doing
You
your
I am
mom.
sound sharing.
Doing your mom. Doing.
Oh, volume's not. Hello?
Turning at my edge.
AJ, you're a clown. All right, I'm ending it here. Goodbye, everybody, and have a good night.